Hello, welcome back. I'm really super excited to continue BDD Cucumber Framework video tutorial series. This is the number 4 video tutorial series on BDD Cucumber. Alright, now what actually we are doing? We are working together from scratch to a framework. Actually, we are creating a framework from scratch, and this is BDD Cucumber Framework. Alright, in the last series, series number 1, what we did, we actually create a Maven project, and Maven is a build management tool. Then what we did in the second step, we just went to pom.xml and we work with the Maven dependencies. We went to mv and repository.com and find the necessary Maven dependencies for our project, and we just copy them and paste them into pom.xml file, then just save it, and automatically all the jar files have been downloaded and imported into our project. Okay, and finally, in the third step, what we did, we created a login feature folder called features, and inside the feature folder, inside the feature folders, we created login.feature. We created a feature file, and this is the feature file. Okay, feature, what feature we are going to test in our BDD Cucumber test project. Okay, now in the U-test, one of the video followers from India asked me, can you give me an example of test cases in BDD Cucumber? Now, in BDD Cucumber, we don't have test case. Okay, we have test case in manual testing, and in the test case or test cases, we have test steps that tells us what to do step by step if we want to test the feature or scenario. Okay, so this is the feature login functionality test, and description, it's not necessary. Some company they do, some company they don't, so don't bother with it. If you want to do it, it's a best practice. If you don't want to do it, it's not necessary. Okay, then based on the feature, we have also scenario, and in just one feature there can be n number scenario. There can be scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, scenario 4, scenario 5, scenario 6. Okay, so this scenario contains with Gherkin syntax given when then, and you see in the given option we have a precondition. User opens the browser, and this is part of test step, part of test steps. And if we go back to our test case, okay, that is documented, we will find maybe feature is this that is to be tested, and scenario is this, and the test steps. So one is open the browser. Okay, then second step maybe, but in BDD Cucumber we have given is precondition and when is action. And what are the actions? Okay, if we consider it the first test step to open the browser, okay, then the user navigates to the URL of the web application that we are going to test, okay, and the other step is the user enters correct username, then the user enters correct passwords, then the user clicks on the login button, okay, and finally what happens then? The user must be successful in login to the account. And here what we can do, we usually set .assert equals, and we can do it in many ways, we know. Alright, so I think you have got your answer. Okay, now what are we going to do in the next step? Okay, let's go to BDD Cucumber, this one, right? Open it and let's go to the PowerPoint and see what we are going to do in the step 4. This is the second step and this is step 3. We already did it in the last class, and after creating the feature file we are going to work on step definitions. What we have to do here, we have to create a package named step definitions, and inside the package we have to create a class and name it step definition. Okay, or you can say step definitions, not a problem. Then we have to run the feature file. Okay, better I mention it here. File to map and bind the scenario with step definition class with glue code. Okay, Cucumber glue code. Then develop program, write the test scripts. Okay, so what we have to do here, we have to write the test scripts to implement these step definitions. Okay. Step definitions. All right. Now, I think it is clear, and let's see how does it look like, the step definitions. The step definitions look like. Okay, this is step definition. Okay, and I think it will be more clear when we will work in demonstration. Okay, this is our project, and in our project we have src/test.java, and in src/test.java, I told you in the earlier video tutorials, the testers will work on this folder, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a step definition package. Okay, so I'll name it step definitions. Okay, and a package has been created named step definitions, and inside the package I'm going to create a step definition file, and it will be a class. Okay, so I'm writing step definitions. You can even write here login. Okay, login step definitions. Okay, then I click here, and login step definitions class has been created. Now what we are going to do, we are going to bind this login feature, login.feature, and the step definitions all together, okay, with a Cucumber glue code. And we are going to map exactly step by step. Each step we are going to map and linked with each other. Okay, so I just double click here, okay, and then just right button click, go to run as, and run the Cucumber feature. Okay, I'm running login feature. Okay, let me run it, and you see our step definitions that we created just now. We are going to copy all these snippets, code snippets below, that has been generated automatically when I run this login feature. Okay, let me show you once again. Now, many instructors, what they do, they just copy this. Okay, they copy it and they write one by one to map the step definition. What they do like a given, okay, given, then what they do, they put inverted commas, then caret sign, okay, put this here, okay, and dollar sign, okay, then they write public void, okay, then just bind them with a glue code and create a method, and inside the method what they do, they write the test script with Java programming language and Selenium here. Okay, they implement it just writing the steps with Java programming language. Okay, and just what do you have to do? You have to import. Okay, and thus you have to again write given, then when, okay, then copy the code again from here, each and every step, then you have to write it one by one, each and every code. So you have to write this one too, okay, then write, what is it, come on, go to step definition, then when, okay, you have to write one by one, and it'll take a lot of time, you know, it will kill your time. Time is money. It will waste $1 million from the project. Okay, so URL, because you have to work really hard to do it. Okay, you have to write public again, public void sorry, not here. Then you have to do the same thing we did it here. Okay, so instead of writing these steps with hand coding, what I'm doing, I'm just going here, just right button click, go to run as, run this feature file. Okay, and getting this auto-generated code snippets. Okay, then just copy it. We have to implement the missing steps. Okay, how? We have to write the codes with Java and Selenium. Okay, now I just copy it. How easy it is, how beautiful it is. Okay, it's time saving, money saving, and there is no scope of making any error or mistake. Okay, so I just copy and paste here, and what I'm doing, these are unnecessary, okay, codes, and I'm just deleting the unnecessary codes. Okay, I'm deleting these unnecessary codes, and this is also unnecessary. Okay, these two lines are unnecessary. Again, these two lines. Okay, so it's really easy. You don't need to be worried about it. It's a very simple process, very fun and engaging. Okay, and interesting also. If you can learn it, it's interesting. All this works you will be doing in your project. Okay, so just I imported it, then when it should be end. Okay, and I'm going to import it again. Okay, then this should be also end, but you can keep it when, but it seems illogical, you know. So to make it more logical, reasonable, I'm putting end, and then I just can also import it. Okay, and we are ready. Now you see, this has been met with this login feature. Okay, it has been mapped already. So what we are going to do now, just now we have to implement them. Okay, it has been already glued together with this caret and this one, and it's automatically written the URL with regular expressions. We didn't do it, but when we run the login feature, the Cucumber already wrote all these code snippets for us. Okay. Now what we can do, we can just follow the steps and write the codes to implement each and every steps. Okay, so what we can do, I just say system dot set property, or system dot set property, not properties, and here will be key that we will be using, that is web driver dot, we are using gecko driver, I mean Firefox, then driver. Okay, now what will be the value? Value will be the path of the driver. Okay, and in Java we always terminate with semicolon. We have to remember it. Now I want to create a folder for drivers, but you can keep your driver anywhere, no problem at all, but it's always a good practice to keep the drivers within the project. Okay, it will save your time. Now I can copy it from my previous project. Okay, I want to copy both. Okay, just copy. Where is copy? Copy. Okay, and I go to our project. Okay, go to project and click on driver, right button click, and I just paste it here. Okay, it might take maybe couple of seconds, don't worry about it, maybe 10 seconds. Okay, so then the same way we did in any project, Selenium with Java, just we have to write the codes to implement this step. User opens the browser. Just write the code here, what we would have been do to open the browser. Okay, so just go here, gecko driver is this one, just I click here, right button click, go to properties, then just copy the link of the driver. Okay, I copy, Ctrl C, then I just put the path here. Okay, and you see now it's almost ready. Now what I can do, I can just create an object for the driver class. I say WebDriver driver dot equal to new Chrome, it's not Chrome, we are using Firefox driver. Okay, and termination. Okay, then I have to import this driver. This is a class. Okay, and Firefox driver class. Okay, and it has been imported. And what do we have to do? We have to tell the driver now, object. Okay, driver object, go and get. Okay, get string. What is the string? The URL. What is the URL? We can find from our feature file. This is the URL we are going to navigate. Right? Actually, opens the browser. Browser will be invoked. Okay. Then navigates to this. It is in the second step actually. Okay, let's go to the step definition. Okay. It will invoke the driver. Then what I can do, I can take this one. The user navigates to URL, this one. Okay, so just go to this and copy the URL. Okay, copy the URL, go back to step definition, and just paste here. Now when we invoke the browser, we can also tell the driver dot manage. What will manage? Dot window. How it will manage the window? It will maximize. Okay, maximize. Can also tell driver to manage what? Timeouts. Okay, and say implicitly wait. Okay, time is 10 seconds, and unit, I can write time unit. It should be seconds. Okay, I'm telling to wait in seconds. Okay, and terminate it with semicolon. Okay, now second step is the user navigates to URL. So I have to, you see, the driver object cannot find the driver class and can't be connected with this driver to this driver. Okay, because this is one method. Okay, one method, and this is another method. So what we have to do, we have to make it global. How we can make it global? Just take the driver class, okay, and take it to the class level. I can put it here and say driver semicolon, or I can say driver is equal to null semicolon. Okay, now you see it's now connected with other driver object. Okay, you see. Now what we can do, we can complete this whole step. Okay, we have to implement it. Implement means you have to write the Java program to implement this step. Okay, so how we can do it? If you did attend in my video tutorial series, now it will be very easy for you. Just how we can implement, the user enters the correct username. So just tell the driver find element by say by ID. Okay, and inside the ID there will be value of ID, and say send keys, and there will be what? Username. Okay, and same way you can also do for the password. Okay, it will be easier for you if you just click on the login button. So just not sending anything, just you are going to click on the. Now just instead of ID, if you are using name, just write name. If you are using expert, just write expert. If you are using CSS Selector, use CSS Selector. That's it. So easy. Okay, now let's go to the application. Actually not one, I think it should be open source, this one. Okay, so what we have to do, Application is slow, I see. No, we don't have. No, we have. We have internet. What's wrong? Again, let's try. Let's try with it. Fine. Open source. My goodness, so slow. Okay, let me take it and open with this. Okay, username. What we can do, right button click, then click on inspect element. Okay, and click on the inspector. Click back username. What is username? I cannot see it. Username here. This one. Then ID is txt username. Okay, so I copy it and go to this one, username. Okay, and send the keys, and that is, if you go to the application, you will find username is admin. This one, admin. Okay, go back to the project, say admin. Okay, and if you go to the application again, this is password field. So what we can do, this is password field. Which one? This one. Right button click. I'm sorry, it's creating a little problem. Okay, the application has become very slow. Which one is password field? I think this one. No, it's not login button. I think this one. Oh. Let's try. Yeah, this is password, right? And this is txt password. I can see it. You take by name or by ID. I'm taking name at this time. Okay. Just copy it, Control C, then go back, and it's by name, actually, by name, then paste the value here, txt password, and password is a admin, I remember admin. Okay, if you have doubt, you know, say admin 123. Okay, so oh my goodness, still it's not fully. And this is username. No, this is username and this is password actually. Then I'm sorry, we cannot find the button. Is this button? Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to work with the button. Okay, and click on the login button. Now it's very difficult to find the login button. Which one is button? This is password. It's not showing the login button. Okay, button should be here. Okay, let's try. Right button, click, and you see it's login button. Yeah, so this is login button. I can see ID is btn login and name is submit. I can take any one of these, or I can right button click at the same time. I can go to copy and take the XPath, copy XPath, or copy CSS selector. Copy selector is CSS selector. I'm taking XPath, okay, just to show you the variation, the elements we can locate. This is XPath, and I put the XPath here that I copied and put. Okay. And finally, then what happened? You can just say assert, okay, dot assert equals expected and actual. Okay, actual will be what? And say we can do it many ways, but the application is creating some problem. It's like if you log in, what you will see. This is username admin, okay, and password is admin3, and login button. I click on login button. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with this application? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes it happens to the application. Okay. I'm sorry. So what we can do is really difficult. Okay, maybe later I can show you this when the application will be ready. Okay, now what I can do, we are ready. We are actually ready with this. We just have run this feature, okay, login.feature, and find this code snippet. We copy it and paste into the login step definitions, okay, step definition file, and also we write the code Selenium with Java to implement each and every step, okay, and we bind together with glue code. Okay, we use inverted comma, caret sign, and dollar sign. And also what we did, we put we glued each and every word in this method username. The user enters correct username method. Okay, we use underscore to glue it with BDD Cucumber. Okay, we call it a Cucumber glue code. Okay, we bind it together. Okay, now we are ready. Now you see in this step definition file we don't have main method, and we know if we don't have main method in any Java class we cannot run. Okay. And in the login feature file, this is feature file, even not a class, so we cannot actually run this test. Okay, if you want to run this bindings together, then we have to create another class, and that is JUnit test runner class, and we will be doing it in the next step. We will be creating JUnit Test Runner Plus, okay, and run this BDD Cucumber framework. All right, okay. Now what we can do, we can go to project and we can pull seeing multiple definitions found for the user enters correct username. Okay, there should not be multiple definitions. Step definition, let's close them. And which one? This one. Okay, I think we don't have this one, so I can even I can delete it. Enters correct username. It should not create any problem because I have a lot of projects where we have this, and that's why it's showing it. Now let's finish here today and let's see how we can create JUnit Test Runner Plus in the next step and how we can run it. Okay, so far what we have did, we have created a project with Maven, then we have prepared the test environment, bringing all the necessary dependencies into POM XML, and in the third step what we did, we created a feature folder, and inside the feature folder we created a feature file. Okay, then what we did, we in the fourth step we create step definition package, and inside the step definition package we created login step definitions. Okay, login step definitions, and we run this login.feature and generated automatically the code snippet, and we copy it and paste here, and then we write the Java codes with Selenium with Java to implement each and every step that we have both here and inside the login step definition. Okay, so thank you so much for joining with us. I'm discussing very fundamentals of BDD Cucumber framework. If you want to really learn it to the advanced level, I'm also writing, already I completed writing an ebook on BDD Cucumber framework from beginning to advanced level, and there will be 14 video tutorials, and there will be long discussion about BDD Cucumber in the ebook, and I will give you each and every link of the video tutorials. You can go through them and watch them again and again if necessary, and you can practice watching the video tutorials and going through the ebook. Okay, thus you can master, you can be the master on BDD Cucumber Framework. Okay, and we are offering this ebook with 14 video tutorials just for $49. $49. If you order by 14th of this June, okay, 14 June of 2019, and after 14 June 2019, we will be charging for this ebook with 14 video tutorials $199 only. So you are getting 75% discount as an early birds. Okay, so if you want to learn it from scratch, look no further, wait no further, just order the ebook with 14 video tutorial. And to order it, what you can do, just go to here, there is PayPal donation button, click here and put $49, go to next. Okay, and if you want to pay by PayPal, or if you want to pay by card, whatever, just after payment, you don't need to do anything, we will deliver. Or you can just write us to this email, vcodevtest@gmail.com. Okay, we have also ebook on Selenium Fundamentals, okay, with 10 video tutorials where we will be teaching basic Java programming that is necessary for Selenium with Java, and we will be teaching you how to find elements, how to locate the elements, and how to find XPath, and how you can custom your XPath yourself, how you can deal with the dynamic elements, and so on, until you become expert to go for framework. We will discuss thoroughly about Selenium with Java. Okay, and this video tutorial also cost $199, but right now before 14 June we will be also giving it just for $49. So one is Selenium with Java. It's actually a strong foundation. Okay, foundation course, just $9, but actually we will sell it after 14 June. We will be selling it $199. And another one is BDD Cucumber in 7 steps, just for $49, and real price is $99 as I told you. And another one is SDET Framework. All these are ebook with the video tutorials, with 7 video tutorials. Okay, $9 only. Okay, and we have written an ebook, another book, that is the Bible for the software testers, where we elaborately discussed about the whole software testing, manual and automation. Okay, and this is also $49 for next 5 days. Okay, so thank you very much. If you really want to learn them, look no further. Okay, thank you. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.
Easy. No programming knowledge necessary. If you can read. In tech news, SDET training on 75% discount all over the world. While masters and PhD holders struggling to find jobs as software development engineer in test, SDET makes $85,000 to $200,000 per year. Is it tough? No, it's easy. No programming knowledge necessary. If you can read, write, and communicate in English, you are good to join. SDET is the most sought IT professionals in the IT industry. Even an SDET can work remotely from anywhere in the world as a freelancer and can make $25 to $75 per hour. You will learn software testing, agile framework, Selenium with Java or Python, TestNG, BDD Cucumber, page object modeling, PyTest, BDD Behave, robot framework, Postman, rest assured, Git, GitHub, Maven, Jenkins, SQL, Jira, and many cutting-edge technologies. Anyone can join from anywhere in the world on Skype or WebEx. Interested persons can contact at wecode, wetest@gmail.com.